They got me feeling like I'm Akademiks.
So we've all seen the video of Gucci Man getting robbed by Pooh Shiesty, and also he was forced to sign a document at gunpoint. If you haven't seen the video, here it is.
Oh shit! You dropping this done deal? So let them know it's a done deal. Why is it done deal? Let them know you dropping me. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on, bro. We just did that. That's done. What you do?
Somebody did point out. They said Pooh Shiesty saying on camera, "Real nigga never did no police shit" was his insurance plan that Gucci wasn't gonna tell. Here's the one exception. When you say real nigga never did no police shit, well, forget about Gucci. Let's think about the police shit you're doing. Okay? Y'all went to Staples, printed out a document. They got the document from the Staples. Y'all got the camera phone recording the gun and recording the kidnapping and the damn near forcing of the signing and the robbery. Nigga, you're doing police shit, right? Like, it's not Gucci doing police shit. You're doing police shit. You have the camera out recording a damn near capital felony. You're doing police shit, not Gucci.
Dude, you dropped. You said you want to be dropped, you dropped. Signed the paper. I signed the paper, it's done. Shit, with shit. You dropping this done deal. So let them know it's a done deal. Why is it done deal? Let them know you dropping me. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on, bro. We just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you dropped. Signed the paper. I signed the paper, it's done. Shit, with shit. You dropping this done deal. So let them know it's a done deal. Why is it done deal? Let them know you dropping me. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on, bro. We just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you dropped. Signed the paper. I signed the paper, it's done. Shit, with shit.
Well, my bad, I'm like tweeting out
it's a done deal. Why is it done deal? Let them know you dropping me. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on, bro. We just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you dropped. Signed the paper. I signed the paper, it's done. Shit, with shit. You dropping this done deal. So let them know it's a done deal.
All right. Now, beyond this. So his former lawyer, Bradford Cohen, if you don't know, Bradford Cohen started off with his first case, got him out, or not got him out, but got him the arrangement where he was doing that time, and then he was on supervised release. Bradford Cohen gets hired again for this case, but Bradford Cohen, after showing up to the initial arraignment, I think it was a conflict of interest or something like that, but he fell off the case. I think he may have worked for like Roderick Davis before, and he didn't want, I think there's probably a thought of he might know something about Gucci as a lawyer that might be proprietary attorney-client privilege that could be, contentious if the prosecutor feels that they're now attacking their main witness based on what the lawyer knows, not what should be known. Anyway, Bradford Cohen, great attorney, we love him. He's been a friend to me. He gave his opinion about the video now being released, and he called out the Department of Justice for leaking the video or allowing the video to be seen by the public, but he still is not that gloomy about the chances that Pooh Shiesty could still beat this. Check this out.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things. Number one is I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that. Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet.
Okay, so if you don't know what's happening here, he's arguing something that is a really smart thing to argue. It's one of the first arguments in a court by any attorney. So when a case gets filed, you're going to look at the procedural stuff. Hey, you filed it in the wrong district. Hey, based on federal law and federal kidnapping, this doesn't meet that standard. Oh, the grand jury, you're going to get to those stuff. Hey, the probable cause. So these are like really, like, you don't even get into the trial yet. And his defense was what they're charging Pooh Shiesty for. So he's not arguing that Pooh Shiesty didn't do nothing. He's arguing that what they're charging him for, there isn't proof that he did, because the statute that meets the federal guidelines for kidnapping require other things. He's going to explain.
The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself, because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of...
So he's doing exactly what a lawyer would initially do. They would do it through a detention hearing, but also further challenges to the validity of the charges. Obviously, this is a case that hasn't been grand juried yet. So when a grand jury reviews it, the grand jury makes that final determination. Before then, it's a criminal complaint that's put forth by an agent. You have way more ability to challenge that. And usually, rule of thumb in federal court, if you don't get a grand jury indictment within about like 90 days or so, that case is shaky, because basically it means that U.S. attorney is going forward with it, but it's only based on the U.S. attorney's signature and the affidavit of a sworn affidavit. That's called the complaint of the federal agent that worked the case. So the thing with court, you want more people to see it and vote or decide that someone has to go to trial or even go to jail. So when now it's like basically a U.S. attorney and a federal agent, and they haven't gotten a grand jury, which would be like at least 13 or maybe 23 people that would have to like vote on it, it actually weighs in his favor. So he's trying to attack these things to say, hey, this is not even a valid charge, right? Like, yo, y'all are saying he did kidnapping, but this is a federal kidnapping case based on X, Y, and Z. That's not how it goes.
Cell phone information, that they communicated something with the cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of charging a crime. That was my original argument. It's still my argument. Number 3 of my number 1, 2, and 3. One is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it still doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again, they said that Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with... All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone...
Okay, let me go back to Bradford Cohen's page. Law Ronan, that's his at name. Does he have more to say?
Let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone...
Sorry, we're going to have to watch it over again because this is original video. And let me just read what he said. Everyone jumps right off the bat to say this video is that. This video is a guarantee of conviction. My opinion might be controversial, but I don't see it that way. Why? Because it still needs to meet the definition of federal kidnapping. So he's not attacking the video at this point. He's attacking the charge. And federal kidnapping, he's just looking at the statute. He said it doesn't meet that standard. He said the indictment was rushed. It's sloppy, and whoever who thought these charges should... these are the charges to file should turn in their AUSA badge. Now, keep in mind, he's saying this right now because there is no grand jury indictment. There's probably going to be a grand jury indictment, right? which means everything he's saying is not going to matter. They filed this case without any evidence and built the evidence after filing. The government does that at times. It's a sloppy way to do a case. As the FBI agent testified during my roasting, and he's now saying his roasting, they didn't have a video, pictures, or anything at the time of the filing. Now, is that the correct way to do it? Maybe in state court, but not what you expect from a federal prosecutor. I believe there'll be many motions argued on this one, so I wouldn't count out his legal team yet. So there are going to be a lot of things to try to suppress this video, right? Remember, sometimes you think they got the proof. Remember, they had like a phone or like a camera with young boy holding a gun. They gave him a gun charge. Eventually, through many court motions, that motion to suppress that evidence was actually granted.
Has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things. Number one is I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that. Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with a cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of charging a crime. That was my original argument. It's still my argument. Number three of my number 1, 2, and 3. One is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it still doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again, they said that Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with an alleged AK-47. It shows someone else with an alleged AK-47. So there's still things in this video that still help the defense. Obviously, the video in itself, if it's proven to be the actual video, it's not something that would be exonerating in a state case and or a federal case, even though I don't think federal has jurisdiction over it.
So once again, to try to keep hammering home what he's saying. So he's saying the first angle he would take is a jurisdiction situation. That's usually the first thing that lawyers look at. Hey, did you file the case in the right place? If it's a case that should be filed in New York, but you file in Texas, fuck if it's a valid case, you're just going to argue jurisdiction. Hey, you guys don't have the jurisdiction to even legally make a ruling on this particular claim. And you could get a dismissal that way. Bradford Cohen is basically saying there is no legal jurisdiction by the federal government for this statute that they're claiming in the charge of federal kidnapping. Now, they said if it was state kidnapping, possibly, but this is a federal charge.
The important things are the things that are missing from that video. It looks like the alleged victims still have their jewelry on in that video. So there's a lot of things going on in that video that people really need to take a very hard look at. And when people say, oh, this guy's cooked, that guy's cooked, they're just not lawyers. They don't know how to look at videos and how to look at the evidence.
Okay. All right. So I really don't think he's breaking down the video yet. He's trying to get it. He's saying that if I was the lawyer, I'm going to try to get it dismissed or get it like reconvened before we even get to the video. We're just looking at the charges. The charges don't match. Okay. All right. Is Pooh Shiesty cooked to y'all? What do y'all think? What do y'all think, chat? By the way, chat, you know who reached out to me? Malik Beasley's attorney. He wants to chat. He says he wants to have the bigger conversation. I actually feel like he wants to have the conversation about gambling. I mean, he actually didn't really open his DM. I gave him my number. Did I give him my number? I'm gonna tell him, need you on my stream, or where are you based? Okay. All good. Here we go. Charleston White says Gucci Mane's a rat. Let's hear this.
Fucking snitch, nigga. And you got a young nigga. Now, I want to tell everybody who's saying Pooh Shiesty crashed out. Nah, nigga. When you a G nigga, you don't give a damn about going to jail. It's you pussy ass fraud niggas like Woody and Boosie them who don't want to go to jail. Pooh Shiesty told you, nigga, don't let that dirt verse go to your head. Ain't nobody slime as me. And that little nigga made it come down. It's y'all favorite rapper, the G of all G's, Gucci Man with a body. Gucci got a body. This y'all big dog. This is the nigga who ain't folded. He folded, y'all. If you think he didn't give corroborating testimony with his wife, whoever was done, Gucci had to put the police in, y'all. Well, he was a millionaire. I was a youth activist. But nigga, I ain't been in the streets since I was a kid, nigga. I ain't never been in the streets. I've never been in the streets. Oh, man, but you told when you was a kid. So now y'all got Gucci, this grown man, with the FBI paperwork named RD. So now y'all moving the goalposts. Oh, he a millionaire, what you supposed to do? I'm a father with kids that want to stay in my kid's life. So yeah, I'm gonna call the police on me. But I'm a snitch, but Gucci ain't a snitch. It's paperwork on Gucci. There ain't no paperwork on me. It's a video of Gucci. Gucci, you a motherfucking snitch, nigga. And you got a young nigga. Now, I want to tell everybody who's saying Pooh Shiesty crashed out. Nah, nigga. When you a G nigga, you don't give a damn about going to jail. It's you pussy ass fraud niggas like Woody and Boosie them who don't want to go to jail. When you really with the shit like them niggas is, you heard what his mama said. My whole family went. Daddy, son. So I salute Pooh Shiesty, nigga. And he took his mug shot with a smile, nigga. And guess what? The feds ain't got no evidence on it, even though Gucci and them snitch. No video, no nothing. Gucci and them told, nigga. Because the feds would have known nothing. Why Gucci didn't keep it in the streets and get his goon squad and the rest of them? Pooh Shiesty and them did what a nigga's supposed to do. When you claiming you from that life, he come out the feds talking that life, but he crashed out. No, nigga, it's only two roads to this. And he stand on the road. The rest of you niggas trying to do content and live forever. It don't work like that if you really from the streets. So now Gucci ain't been in the streets in 10 or 15 years. I ran away from home for a week and caught a murder case. I ain't never been in the streets, but I'm a snitch. But here's a nigga with a murder case in the body. Go to the FBI and snitch. Because that's the only name they're using. So that means Gucci gave a lot of information for them to keep putting his name out there. Because other than that, it would have just been the police officer and the cameraman. And Gucci's name wouldn't even be in it because he wouldn't be a victim on the case. Because he wouldn't have cooperated. So let's not move the goalpost. Gucci, I'm telling you, nigga, take you some of that Keisha Kior tea and sit your ass down over here and shit, boy. Just say you done drunk some of Keisha Kior tea, but you can't hang your jersey over there no more, nigga. You ain't no Hall of Fame street, nigga. Pooh Shiesty told you, nigga, don't let that dirt verse go to your head. Gucci, you a motherfucking snitch, nigga.
Damn. Damn, man. Damn. We heard what Woody was on the opposite side of that.
Hey, Gucci, man. You ain't did nothing wrong, my nigga. You ain't did nothing wrong. You won. You won. The fool, everything he did was show he was a fool. You recorded yourself. You self-snitched on yourself. Y'all niggas want to be gangsters so bad. That video just pissed me the fuck off. Y'all young nigga better tighten up. Nigga, Gucci Man won. Nigga, fuck you mean? He still got his freedom, his beautiful wife, his beautiful kids, and that beautiful bank account. Gucci Man, Fuck what these niggas talking about, nigga. You won, nigga. You handle that situation like a player, like a boss, like the nigga you will. And get what? Nigga, we still smoking on whoever you want to smoke on. Fuck what these niggas talk about, man. Salute you Gucci, man. Fuck whoever mad. So, it is what it is.
Y'all see 6ix9ine parodying it? Atlanta been awfully quiet, huh?
Drop. I'm dropping. Drop. Tell those niggas some rainbow shit. Tell them I'm dropping. Give me about my deal. Yeah, let them know what we did. Hey, nah, you changed out your pockets, nigga. What the fuck you doing? Hey, tell them, nigga. Tell them we did. You wanna be dropped? Ain't not this police shit, nigga. Ain't real nigga shit. Your hand in your pocket.
that was disrespectful.
I'm dropping. Tell them, nigga. Sign my paperwork, man. Drop. Drop. No more ring back. You drop. Alright. Drop. Ain't no fucking merger, man. None of that.
Alright, guys. I feel like Gucci Mane in 2026. No longer.
Feel like Gucci Mane in 2026. Holy. Is that? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Gucci Mane was so many people's GOAT that people don't even really want to speak about this shit, bro. People don't even want to speak about this shit. Rollo kind of said like he's just not going to speak bad about Gucci because Gucci did a lot for him. I respect that. Has anybody else like chimed in? Has anybody chimed in? No, everybody's quiet. Everybody is quiet. You know what's so funny? Everybody now mind their business because it's Gucci. When it was 6ix9ine, niggas was like, niggas ain't even know 6ix9ine from a can of paint and they were jumping out to give their opinion. Lil Duval says, yo, I watched it 20 times, man. I wanted this shit to be AI. I refuse to believe they recorded this shit.
This shit crazy, bro. This shit wild. You saw that shit, man? Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. This shit wild. You saw that shit, man? Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. This shit wild. You saw that shit, man?
Man. This is... It is what it is. I don't know if this picture is real, though. They're saying this picture is real. I don't know if it's real. I feel like it's AI. Like, who would be taking a picture of him like that? It's not a mugshot. Like, you know, like, who's taking a picture of him like that? Like, a CO would get in trouble. Okay. Anyway. Oh, boy. Chat, it is crazy. It is crazy. We just figure out my homie worked for Rock Nation. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, we're going to get into our top.